Hey guys, David here, and I finally bought an ultrawide monitor. But this isn't a review video on my new monitor, but instead a super quick buyer's guide on how I chose the best ultrawide for me. But before I get into the different options and features you need to consider in your next monitor, let's quickly answer the question, should I get an ultrawide monitor? Since you're already watching this video, I assume you're pretty familiar with them already, so I won't dwell on it, but brief over this super quickly. First, let's look at gaming. Yes, it's amazing, it's immersive, but it won't work for every game. And some games like Overwatch, or pretty much any Blizzard game, you'll actually lose field of view, so you're better playing off on a standard 16:9 to see more of the game. So if you're mainly planning on getting an ultrawide for gaming, be sure to read up on your favorite game titles to see if they support these wider resolutions, so you aren't disappointed. Next, let's look at media consumption. Just like gaming, it's all about content and whether it supports the ultrawide aspect ratio. On YouTube, most videos are produced in 16:9, so you'll end up with black bars on the side. Or if someone artificially puts black bars on the top and bottom, you'll end up with this mess of bars on all sides. But on the rare occasion that someone does it just right, you'll get this beautiful full ultrawide video experience. And finally, productivity. So having extra horizontal pixel real estate has its advantages over the normal 16:9 screen. You can run two apps side by side without them feeling too squished, and if you're upgrading from a 1080p, the extra vertical real estate to 1440p better accommodates Word documents or web pages. But keep in mind, alternatively, you can buy two 27-inch 1440p monitors instead, and you get more pixels for about the same price, but just that bezel in the middle. Okay, great, so now you know you want an ultrawide monitor. Let's talk price, and ultrawide monitors don't come cheap. Older models have come down in price a little, but most of them are still a good premium over standard 1080p monitors, or even 1440p monitors. They will vary quite a bit from a couple hundred to just over $1,000 depending on some key features, so let's start with some of the basic features that can really narrow down your search. Starting with size, so ultrawides come in 25, 29, and 34 inch in diagonal. And while this is totally subjective, I'm just going to say that most likely you should just stick to looking at 34 inch versions that give you about 80 centimeters of horizontal display. While you find that the 29 inch or the 25 inch versions are typically cheaper, bigger is better or generally preferred, and 34 is the norm for ultrawides these days. The next key thing to look at is resolution. Ultrawide monitors come in two main resolutions right now, 3440 by 1440 and 2560 by 1080. Again, I'm just going to go out and voice that I recommend the 3440 by 1440 variant. While again the lower resolution versions are again much cheaper, the DPI is a lot lower and not as sharp as I like, and leaves you with less screen real estate for productivity purposes. Although if your eyes aren't sharp or you purely want to watch typical video content or fast-paced gaming on this monitor, the 1080p variants are probably going to be good enough for you. But if you plan on using this monitor for productivity purposes, where you want to have as much stuff on the screen as possible, you're definitely going to want to step up to the extra pixels. Next is looking at the physical curve of the screen that's all the rage. Ultrawide monitors come in flat designs and a couple different curved designs. Flat designs are pretty straightforward and are usually cheaper than their curved counterparts. Flat designs are also nice for designers because curved displays can distort lines and affect their perspective. But I think for the vast majority of people, they'll enjoy having a slight curve just due to the sheer size of the monitor. One thing to note is that some variants have lighter or more aggressive curve radiuses, and the preference between them and even from flat designs is more of a personal preference than anything. The connectivity options on your display will also depend on your PC or laptop. There's DisplayPort, HDMI, and Thunderbolt connections. Image quality should look the same regardless of which one you use. The important thing is to check that your PC or laptop will support the required resolution over the chosen cable. Moving to the physical design, as simple as it may be, the stand is another consideration I make with my monitors. Luckily, most recent ultrawide monitors offer adjustable stands for height and tilt, and VESTA support for wall or arm mounting. But just watch out for older models that had non-adjustable stands that make for poor ergonomic experiences without the use of a monitor riser. And then there's technologies like G-Sync, FreeSync, and higher refresh rate designs. If you're planning on gaming, you're familiar with these dynamic frame rate features to reduce stutter and frame tearing, and you're already set on either Nvidia or AMD's technology, that really narrows down the options as well. For me, these technologies, while nice, weren't on my priority list. So there's definitely a lot more to consider when choosing the ideal ultrawide for you, like light bleed, panel technology, response time, color accuracy, warranty, and the list goes on. But hopefully this helps you narrow down your perfect ultrawide monitor, whether it be the LG 34UC88 with its FreeSync support and aggressive curve, the gaming Acer Predator X34 with its G-Sync support and high potential refresh rate, or something simple like my Dell U3415 that just happens to be a more affordable option up here in Canada and comes with great warranty support from Dell. Hopefully this helps you find your perfect monitor. I've linked some of my favorite choices in the description below so you can check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. You know what to do, and I'll see you in the next video.